Okay, so we've seen spillover in your calendar. The weeks don't fit the months. The months don't fit the years perfectly. But now let's look up at the sky, at the two biggest clocks in nature, the sun and the moon. Quick question. How many full moons do you see in a year? A simple question, not a trick question. Is it 12? Is it 13? The actual answer, it's 12.368 full moons per year. Not 12, not 13. 12.368. That 368 is spillover. About a third of an extra moon cycle that doesn't fit. And here's what it means. The sun gives us the solar year, 365.25 days. That's one complete trip around our sky, season to season. The moon gives us the lunar month, 29.53 days. That's one complete cycle from new moon to new moon. Now, if these were designed to sync perfectly, the 365.25 divided by 29.53 should equal exactly 12, but it doesn't. It equals 12.368. That extra 0.368 accumulates every single year. What does this create? Your birthday isn't the same moon phase every year. Full moons drift through the calendar by 11 days every year. Ancient peoples, they had to insert extra leap months every few years. The pattern shifts constantly. If the sun and moon synchronize perfectly, then the same moon phase on your birthday forever. Same tides on the same dates forever. Same monthly rhythm forever. Perfect repetition. No variation. Deterministic life. But because of that 0.368, you get a different moon phase every birthday. Tides shift through the year. Monthly patterns evolve. Constant variation equals room for choice equals freedom. And let's make this even simpler. Solar year, 365.25 days. 12 lunar months, 354.36 days. Difference, like I said, about 11 days. So every single year, the moon falls behind the sun by 11 days. And this is why Islamic calendars, pure lunar, Ramadan drifts earlier each year, cycling through all seasons over 33 years. Hebrew calendar, lunar with corrections, adds leap months to stay synchronized with seasons. Chinese calendar, lunisolar, inserts intercalary months to align with the solar year. Every ancient culture noticed this spillover and had to deal with it. But here's what they understood that we've forgotten. This 11-day gap isn't a problem to fix. It's a feature that keeps reality creative. Think about what those 11 spillover days create. If the sun and moon synchronize perfectly, then the lunar calendar would match solar calendar exactly. Same moon phases on the same dates forever, agricultural cycles perfectly predictable, biological rhythms in perfect lockstep, no variation, mechanical repetition. But because of that 11-day spillover, the moon phases shift through the calendar. Different tidal patterns each year. Agricultural timing requires actual attention and choice. Biological rhythms have creative flexibility. Constant variation equals space for adaptation and decision. Women's cycles, not locked to calendar months. Each person's rhythm is unique. Tidal patterns, not the same dates each year, requires awareness and adaptation. Planting seasons, not mechanically predictable, requires observation and judgment. The 11-day spillover forces you to pay attention, to watch the actual sky, to track the actual cycles, to make actual choices based on real conditions, not just follow a predetermined program. But here's what's remarkable. The sun and moon are almost perfectly synchronized. 12.368 is so close to 12, just 0.368 away. If this were random chaos, we'd expect something like 9.7 moons per year, total chaos, no patterns, 14.2 moons per year, complete different rhythm, 27.5 moons per year, unusable for calendars, but we get 12.368. almost perfect, but not quite. Close enough to create patterns, far enough to create variation. This is intelligent spillover design. The designer could have made it perfectly sync, but perfect sync equals perfect repetition equals no free will. So they made it almost sync, creating patterns you can work with, but never perfectly repeating, always requiring attention, adaptation, choice. The 0.368 spillover is where your freedom lives. So next time you look up at the full moon, if someone says, oh, there's always a full moon around the holidays, remember, there isn't. The moon drifts. It shifts. It refuses to lock into perfect calendar rhythm. And that imperfection, that's proof the universe wasn't designed to be a prison of perfect predictability. The sun and moon don't always agree, and it's on purpose, so you can be free. And that's part 4. The spillover scales from your weekly calendar to your monthly calendar to the dance between the sun, moon, and the sky, including the stars and the planets. And it keeps going up from there.